morning, New Carlisle Elementary. I'm Cece, and we are live streaming from the NCE News Studios. Here are your morning announcements. Today's date is Monday, September 15th, and it is C Day. Today starts Hispanic Heritage Month. This is Lin-Manuel Miranda, an actor, rapper, playwright, and filmmaker. He created the Broadway show Hamilton, but you might know him from writing the songs in the movie Encanto. For lunch today, we are having a strong bully or a power back. Now over to Gabe for birthdays and weather.
Happy birthday to Rice and B and Miss Collins class, Cecilia H and Miss Kuziak's class. We hope you enjoy your birthday. The weather today will be 84 degrees sunny. Hey Cece, where do surfers go to school?
Where?
To boarding school. Now a word from Miss Brandenburg.
Happy Monday, everyone. We're glad you're here today. I just had a few announcements. I wanted to start off with the signs in the hallway. So we talked about Spanish Heritage Month is what Cece mentioned. These signs in the hallway are some different languages, so you can go around and I think they might say hi or how are you?
Hi in different languages.
Hi in different languages. So you can look at what different languages they are. There's a little flip up thing you can do. So check those out. They're up and down all the hallways. I did want to announce a birthday that we had over the weekend. It was Mrs. Chappell's birthday. So if you see Mrs. Chappell in music, make sure you tell her happy birthday. So happy birthday. And we have coming up the Heritage of Flight Festival. And in the Heritage of Flight, or for some of the celebrations that we do for that, there's the Mile of Food. And they actually literally try to make a mile of food items, non-perishable food items. So we need to try to bring some in if we can. So raise your hand if you know what a non-perishable food item is. Give me an example.
A non-perishable food item might be something that doesn't spoil over
Something
time.
that doesn't spoil.
Or a box of cereal, it'll only get stale after a million years.
A million years. Cans of food. Is that what you were going to say, Cece?
Yeah.
Cans of food. So if you could bring in something like that, you just need to bring in one thing because we've got 517 kiddos here. If everybody brought in one thing, we'd have how many? 517. Write that in expanded form. Yeah, if you can. Anyway, food drive, if you can or would like to participate, please do that because anything would be helpful, and it goes to our food bank here in New Carlisle. So that is awesome. I did want to mention that I have heard that there are some boys and girls that really are paying attention closely to announcements, and they're talking about how they're supposed to be listening to announcements and how they're supposed to be respectful and respectful to one another, and I love that. So those of you that are truly not talking during announcements and listening to the speaker, which is me right now, but we're the other anchors, that's going to give you practice for in your classroom, in the lunchroom. It's great. So I appreciate that there are those of you that out there that are being kind, respectful, nice, and all of those things that we've been working on. So, and again, respect is our word of the month. On to our announcements about attendance. Attendance is so important to come to school every day and learn and know our expectations of how we should behave and so on, and learn what you need to learn and see your friends. These are the folks that have been here. I've been rattling off all these numbers. We made a slide. Miss Mandy up in the office made a slide for us. So if we go through here, we'll start with second grade. As an average, second grade is at 93.42, so that's pretty good. It's above 90. We'd like to get that to 95, but we've got 95% for Mrs. Setterfield and Mrs. Jones, so very nice second grade. For third grade, your average is 94%. Got to be somewhere else. 94%, but our 95 and higher is Mrs. Alexander, Mrs. Hillard, and Mrs. Sparks. They're at 95, 97, and 96, so way to go. Fourth grade, your average is 94%. Again, we're shooting for 95%, So Mrs. Jenkins for 4th grade at 95, Mrs. Hallway at 97, Mrs. Croxdale at 95, and Mrs. Weirheim at 97. Way to go. If we get some more people coming to school, you guys could be at that 95%. For 5th grade, all right, we're at 93%, but we've got Mr. Turner's at 96 and Miss Sashero's also at 96%. So keep that up. We want to be over 95%. That's our goal. And we've got Mrs. Everhart's room at 100, and we've got Mrs. C. Jones at 94. So very, very close. Everybody, that is awesome. I did want to remind everybody that we had basketball tryouts, or we'll have on October 19th. We've got Future Arrow basketball tryouts. Can't get that straight enough. So if you are interested in that, that was on Parent Square, then be there or be square. We've got some lost and found. This cool water bottle, it's empty, but lots of stickers on this water bottle. It was found in the cafeteria this morning. And we've got this jacket. It's black. Says, wrong side here. Puma. If this is your jacket, come on down and claim that either in the announcement room or in the office. Everybody, let's have an amazing day. Make it the best that you can all day long, because you're the one that decides that, how good it's going to be. You make those decisions. So get your mindset ready for the game. Here we go. Back over to Cece.
Thank you for joining us on this majestic Monday. Now please stand for the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is a good day. I'm the best student I can be. I do my best schoolwork. I respect others. I play fairly. I'm proud of all I do and say.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.